Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. Preconception is back reading. But basically, I think this was last year's one. Might be wrong. Let's go read this last. So first off, we have Harmonized Dual Chimera. The Harmonized skill present plays allies and tails to them and allies and tails name for the turn. And if they have not entered combat on the current turn, grants their action themselves and mean they was can't do if it's already been triggered. Resident Blaze attack speed +4 during combat for the turn. And of course the titles here are Heroes and Awakening. Then we have Springing Spear. Heroes can't do remaining +1, minimum 2, and rest +3. Then start turn grants can't do +1 to allies with 2 stand for the turn. Can't just basically means after an attack assist skills are search move again. It's the remaining movement +1, they are flying, so they typically have 2 movement default. So if you move to a new thing or something like that, it gives them basically 1 extra movement. If you warp, it's just flat 2 movement. And the counter 1 is just basically 1 movement. These are typically once per turn. Obviously the Harmony skill says renews it, so yes, that is viable. Normally you cannot warp, unless things say return and stuff like that. Skills will give another action like Gale Force would trigger fire, unless it says after Kanto. Other than that, for allies who refuse to compensate their damage, attack speed defense res. No res speed. Attack defense res +5. They deal +10 damage, extended for specials. And grants can get +1 to ally before the first attack during combat. And if there's an ally who refuses to compensate their damage, inflicts pounds of foes attack defense equal to 20% of their resistance at the start of combat +6. They deal +10 damage, excluding for specials. And foes attack is reduced by 10, excluding for specials. Also full kinetic power attack during combat. So yeah. Dreamlight Knight. Grants an action to target ally. If Kanto has already been triggered by that target, renews it. Oh look, there's another for that. Then attack defense rate -7, frozen, and sabotage is inflicted on the closest foe. And when any foes in 2 spaces of the target ally. This cannot be used as the Singer Dance skill, and is also treated as that as such. As the skills are also treated as Singer Dance, also are immune to this, cannot be targeted as well. Or not, frozen reduces the. Increases the beat defense side for the follow attack by X. If the foe's defense beats their defense, and then the X is 10. Otherwise, it's 10 plus the difference to the stats times 2. Otherwise, X is 10. So, and then sabotage is the fixed penalty on that unit's attack speed defense rest equal to the half spell in each of the stats between them and allies when 2 speed of damage for this action. I guess that's all I can do. Cover not. Stronghold. They lose 3 attack but gain 7 defense and res. At the start of player enemy phase, neutralizes panic effects from any penalty. And penalties on their defense res that would take effect at this time. Panic confers bonuses to penalties, basically. And then defense res discord. At the start of the player enemy phase, defense res -6 and discord is inflicted on foes with less resistance than them, and that are when 2 spaces of another foe for this action. Then affects penalties of foes' defense and res during combat equal to the number of foes with the discord effect when 2 spaces of the target, including the target itself, times 2 plus 4, maximum is 10, and deals damage equal to 15% of their resistance. This excludes artifact specials. Then Shadow Smite 4. When Triangle Kanto triggers, enables them to use Smite on the ally. This isn't triggered as a skill, but if certain effects are activated, this won't trigger. And then, if they're in free space as an ally, attacks with defense +3 to them during combat, and restores them 7 HP after combat. Despite the fact that it pushes the target ally 2 spaces away. If they can't hit that space, then they can't work, basically. Then we have Spring Entry. Pedal Dream Horn. Excels by trigger, -1. For foes who refuse to compensate their fire, attacks with defense -5, and counter him -1 on those foes per attack during combat. Has by splash and stack. And so if the foes have bonuses, inflicts penalties on those 4 stats on the foe, and grants bonuses. And grants a bonus to foes' combat target. Its attack speed defense during combat equal to the bonus effects on each of that foe's stats. Calculates each stats bonuses and penalties independently. if I'm reading that right, if I remember, I believe it is if the foe has a bonus, you make a penalty on that, and then you get the bonus. Yeah. And then, that's pretty sure. And then start turn if HP is 25% or, sorry, start combat if HP is 25% or above. Grants bonus or attack speed defense rest equal to number of foes reviewers comes center of power times 3, maximum is 9. Deals damage equal to 20% of her speed, extended specials. And foes first attack is reduced by 20% of her speed. First attack means first strike, yada yada yada. And then restores time HP to her after combat. And then it transforms. Attack plus 2, and then attack defense minus X of foes during combat. The X's number of speed massages to aim position on him releases the combat plus 3, maximum 6. And so if the X is 5 or more, foes first attack is reduced by 30% during combat. As you can see, the transformation continues if she's only using the beast of dragon allies, or it's not adjacent to an ally. Nimble Beast. Boost times by X% of her speed when special triggers. If it transforms, it's 50, otherwise it's 40. If both the following conditions are met, foes next attack is reduced by 4% during combat. If her foe's special is ready, or they trigger during before this combat. If she, or as well as if she is transformed, or if her speed is equal or greater than foe speed minus 4. This is the most per combat effect, and this goes to area specials. The penalty is Undoing. If she can transform, the transformation effects are not. She also gets this condition as well. If she's been 2 speeds of a dragon or beast ally, or the adjacent allies other than the beast of dragon is 2 or less, as a condition. In the existing ones. If you fail this one, it works. If the fan and if it reads at the start of enemy turn 1, if the transformation condition are met, she'll do it. And if she is transformed or foes HP is 7% or above at the start combat, attack speed defense plus X plus 8 to her and reduce time foes attack by X times 4 during combat. The X is the number of speed some slashes the aim position on human resistance combat, maximum is 3. So you can probably tell the maximum of that attack speed defense rest is up to 11. This discusses our specials. And also, when foes attack can trigger foe special, reduce damage by X times 4, excluding our specials. And if she is transformed or foes HP is 7% or above at start combat, grants killing count plus 1 to her per attack, has special twice in attack, and reduces the potential of foes non-special X% skill by 50% during combat, excluding our specials. And beast agility. Enemies Kanto remaining plus 1, minimum 2 while transformed. And if she is transformed, or her HP is 20% or above start combat, speed defense minus 4 on the foe, and deals damage equal to 20% of the greater of her speed or defense, excluding her specials. And so if she outspeeds the foe, neutral effects guarantees foe's attack and prevents hers. And that's what she's got. Next up we have Spring Veil, Gentle Veil Egg. Yeah. Excels for Trigger Son. Plus 5 HP and plus 6 in attack and res. Outside the player enemy phase, if she's been 2 speeds 9. Grants reduced damage by area effect specials by 80%. Excluding Rookers ones. Resin Blade and Resin Shield with 2 heart as in she has the 2 speeds to her for the third. Resin Shield here is defense rest plus 4 during combat. And the following effects for the third. During the first combat in the player enemy phase, full combo attack. And or not if she needs to count or should 2 speeds to an ally. Bonus her attack and res equal to 20% of her res at the start combat. Deals damage equal to 20% of her res, excluding her specials. She can make a guaranteed follow-up attack. And also, if her res is equal or greater than the foe's res plus 10, she can attack twice during combat. An Iceberg 2 charge, twice weapon. Boost times by 8% of her resistance. Crystalline Water, attack res plus 8, but loses 8 defense. And then the rest of the effect is similar to the Stronghold effect, except it just works on attack res here. Pretty sure that's how it works? Yeah, it's just a similar case. So, attack res powers down in its content remaining minimum 1. Deals damage to her as combat begins. This equals her to 20% X. The X is her max HP before entering combat, minus 20. Max HP, and by this it means any fact, it's her fact just straight up. So any legendary, mythic, and stuff like that don't count. This will only activate if only when she can attack during combat. And this will never reduce her HP below 1. So like say if she's a bonus hero, or affected by legendary or mythic effects or something like that, those additional stats will not take into account. Then attack res minus 4 on the foe, she deals damage equal to her HP at start combat. Then minus current HP times 2. Max is 12, minimum 6, excluded for specials. Reduce the potential of foes non-special returns by X% as skills by percentage equal to her HP at the start combat minus current HP times 10 during combat. Max is 60, minus 30. Also that thing that was talking about the Digimon reprint set is happening real soon. Dorby, if anyone's wondering. So I kind of lost track there. Anyway, fail matches day. Disables foes catalytic damage using the lower the foe's defense or res effects, including our specials. So it just turns off the Dragon Stone secondary effect, really. It's the best way I can work that. It changes count origin 2 space of an ally. Attack res minus 5 on the foe. Reduce damage boost first attack by 7. Fletch is about 7 here. And grants going to come +1 to her per attack during combat. Highest by splash and a stack. And so if her res is equal or greater than foe's resistance +5. And foe's second trigger foe's special. Couldn't have +1 before the foe's first attack. And if the foe reaches 2, inflicts an additional +1 before the foe's first follow attack. None of these can excel maximum count count. For allies on 2 speeds of fire, grants attack defense res +5. Foe's first attack reduced by 7. And then for allies with 2 spaces of fire, and if this unit's resistance is equal or greater than the allies foe's resistance +5 to start combat, and foe's second trigger foe special, count +1 on the foe before the first attack. That last part's just similar to her main effect there. And then we have Spring May. She's also it's a May 4-star. Spring Air Egg. Attack speed defense res minus 5 and foes to inferior should come center of fur. And neutral effects grants count plus X to foes during combat. So our combat HP is 20% or above. She deals plus X times 5 damage during combat. Max is 20. The X is the number of foes from 3 spaces of target, including the target, excluding her specials. Glacier Spore Charge, boosts times by 80% of resistance. Magic No Fall. Speed res minus 4 the foe. Neutral effects guarantees full top attack. Defense hers, and the effects of defense hers. And reduces the percentage of foes non-special resistant action skill by 50% during combat. Basically, and also if it's an odd number, if the percentage is an odd number, it rounds up. Basically, that's what it's saying there. Then attack speed free. At start turn, she's an ally. Attack speed +5 during combat. That's your banner. Take your pick on this one. These are last year's units. They're not too bad. They're not fully park up yet. I only have May, so I'm gonna go blue for the dual units. In my opinion, I think the best units here are Plumera and Fail are the only 2 good ones. Maybe the 2 goods, but might be wrong. And that's Agrima, which I do not want. Yes, you're fine. That's my best looking comments. I'll see you next time.